What's up everyone, it's Lord Vapor Splitzer Akamar. Now it's time for an episode of Super Mario Sunshine. Last time we did plenty of business in Noki Bay and got trolled by a red coin, as well as we had issues with the slippery slime. And I also showed how you really own Gooper Blooper by the preemptive nose pull tech by spraying him, and as soon as he whacks his tentacles down, immediately grab the nose. In this episode, we are going to be going to some of the most trollish parts of Noki Bay, and I have been doing a lot of stuff. I have been working on my book, but I've also been working on a lot of other stuff. I've been working on driving and the gym, both of which are actually very difficult to do. Anyhow, we're going to be going into this mission that is trollish. And if you think I haven't made some progress in Street Fighter V, I have. I've been getting fight money and for both Ibuki and Balrog, but I decided to buy Balrog not because he's particularly the best possible fighter, but because I really like him. I know Ibuki can probably do more than Balrog, in a short amount of time, but I like Balrog more because I like that. Anyway, I'll tell you why later. So, starting off with this mission, we will be spraying these grimy black teeth. Now, I'm not doing this 100% correctly here. What you want to do is you want to hover on the teeth, and then you want to float down and then spray with the singular nozzle, and then hover again and repeat with good timing. That is definitely the optimized strategy, and it is the strategy you will want to use. This was my mistake in this mission. See, I'm trying to do it, but I should have thoroughly practiced this strategy. See, but the good news is I already was aware of it, but I wasn't realizing how useful it would be. Or either that, or I hadn't practiced it. Because practicing this tech before making a video is a very important thing to do. But it's often difficult to get the practice time you need. There's just so much stuff to do. You realize how much you want, how much there is to achieve. Everyone has that feeling, I'm pretty sure, at some point. There's a lot of stuff they want to do, and they don't have enough time to do it. Also, hitting these teeth, it seems, is very bad. Yeah, hitting these teeth really deprives you of air. I've just noticed how much getting hit by these teeth deprives you of air. That's why I had to keep going to the walls to get coins, because of the amount of air. That's why. Yeah. I had optimized it. That's... See, I was thinking that I didn't think of the strategy of trying to hover and then spray. But I did think of the strategy, I just hadn't optimized it. I have to get out of this thing's mouth ASAP. This is hitting the trouble is when you're spraying the mouth, you have to make sure you avoid the teeth. Speaking of which, teeth problems aren't the only things you can get if you don't take care of your teeth. Also, another thing is, even if you avoid sugar, what ends up happening sometimes is you get gum issues. In between your teeth, and you get gum issues. That's what they don't even list here. And gum issues can be very annoying, because even they can't drill to get rid of gum issues. So that can be really annoying. And that... I think it can even aggravate other kinds of health problems. that's why that particular thing. But as you can see, this mission is actually not very easy because he keeps trying to suck you in, like a gumball or something. He keeps trying to suck you in, and it's very it's hard to position yourself in the mouth. Like, I know it seems easy, but it's like that troll coin. That troll coin. See, trying to hover out. It's trying to position yourself constantly in this mouth of this giant eel. I think at some point you even get eaten by it. Yeah, you get a cutscene and you get eaten by it. Not a good thing. At least it doesn't immediately swallow. Once it eats, it does not swallow. This mission, I swear. It's tedious, but it's not as tedious as survival mode in Street Fighter V. You can earn fight money that way, but it takes so much to earn fight money in survival mode, it's annoying. Story mode, it does take a lot to get fight money, but the story mode is a good thing, because then it tells you what's been happening in Street Fighter V, you know, to some extent, but it's still, story modes in fighting games are notoriously known for being unclear. So, yeah. Story mode was clear by fighting game standards, but still. Anyhow, I don't know why this eel is so massive and is on the bottom of this weird lake. Like, I don't know. But after a really long battle with a eel that had been polluting the bay, and we got the Shine Sprite. And yes, I did get the idea of trying to hover over it and spray it in the mouth like that, but it just, I hadn't optimized it. I mean, if you optimize that, you can do it really fast. If you accidentally hit the teeth and don't optimize it, it can take up to twice as long like that did. Yeah. So, yeah, so the hovering and then switching to the regular nozzle is how you do it, but you have to avoid those teeth. So yeah, the struggle with that is real, and it's more than you would think it is. There's a lot of things that are bigger struggles than you would think. And this is kind of a funny mission with Piantissimo, where you try to race across the water over to that flag over there. Now, this mission is semi-easy, but weird things can happen. Like, what happens is, I try to get over there, and then I fall. Guess what? I get in the water. Watch what happens. I fall into this water, and then I suddenly shoot down into the ground and die. For like almost no reason. Just suddenly get into a pocket of ground, and then shoot down, and then you don't know where you are, and then you die. Isn't that a weird way to die? Isn't that such a weird way to die? Anyway, so now we're going back to Piantissimo's Surf Swim to go and do more awesome stuff with Piantissimo. Yes, Piantissimo. Piantissimo. The eel is entertaining, but it's more of a troll than entertaining. This Piantissimo is actually kind of entertaining. Once you get over the fact that he really wants to beat you, and he goes reasonably, quite fast. What else? Yeah, you want to slide along that, and that allows you to get to that launcher. And then you want to get to the shore, because if you get to the shore, like you swim directly and you stay away from the platforms, you can keep your route as short as possible. So you can do it in 23 seconds. But you want to avoid the platforms because you want to quickly swim. You want to use that shortcut and quickly swim to the finish. Although you might be able to use the platforms in a quicker way, maybe with spin jumps. Anyhow, all discussing of Pianissimo Tech aside, I'm gonna go grab this Shine Sprite and move on to the next mission. The next mission is almost as much of a troll as the first mission. You know how it's really annoying to try to hover and spray the eel teeth? Well, guess what? There is more annoying things coming up. Now, there are other people that have high-pitched voices that are somewhat amusing to some people in this game, but the trouble is, I'm not amused by it, and I am not them, so don't expect that. Do not expect that from me. Anyhow, but you kind of knew that already. We're going to be jumping on telephone poles, which have dangerous currents of electricity that are somehow in large spiked wheels represented. Either that's an anime representation of it, or I'm not sure. Anyhow, we're going to be jumping on these wires, these very funny bouncing wires, to try to get up to the cell's secret. Now, the cell secret, why is the shell secret annoying? Well, I'll tell you. This place has a lot of treacherous platforms. Oh yes. Now, while I have seen people do it deathless, the only people I've seen do this flawlessly on a consistent basis are people who are trying to set the world record. Yes, there are people who not only have the world record in it, but are attempting to make an even better world record in this game. No joke. No joke. Here, I'm going to be trying to use the spin jump, like wall jump tech, which did not work. Yes. Yes, failing is common in this level. This level, at one point, I didn't think I could get past it, but that was before I got good at game. Better. Not really good. Good is all relative. Good is relative. Like, this, my ability at Mario Sunshine is good compared to my mom, let's say. I failed again, but Fees wouldn't fare much better, unfortunately, I don't think. Fees just doesn't, I don't know, just not into it. Anyhow, we're going to be trying again. This place can be a troll. And I just have trouble with this platform, specifically this thing. So then I'm gonna try a different tactic, but I'm just gonna slip off. Yeah, this mission. Anyway, let's try it again. We can wall jump it. And then try to get on it again. We can jump on this platform. And jump on this platform. And hopefully not die. And let's try to get on there. Okay, we got on. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We can jump these platforms. Yes. And then we can jump onto the pole. Now we're getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. We can go over here. And bounce. And run up here. Use the spin jump. Use the spin jump. And then try to spin jump. And grab on. See? The thing is, the key with this level is you gotta get momentum going with that first jump. If you can get the momentum going with that first jump, you can really get going here. So you want a sideways somersault on these things. You could spin jump, but I wouldn't try it if I were you, because if you spin jump on these, you could fall into the abyss, and there are no checkpoints in this level. Don't even think about that. Anyway, we're going to be walking along this cube, trying to stay on it, grab the ledge, and get the shine sprite. And yes, we did fail really hard, but the thing is, there's something about failing really hard that I'm going to discuss later when we do a little bit more of it. Just a little.